Hey, today's Rich Room Spotlight is on Tracy Foster. Great friend of mine. I want to talk about him. I want to learn everything about him, man. This is a very interesting guy, class act, biggest heart you can find, and an all-around good guy, man. And a guy that I love. So, Tracy, man, again, thank you. Thank you, man. And what I want to do, man, I want to learn a little bit more. I know we talked in groups, and you and I talk all the time.
Yeah.
But I think your story and your message is great for the world. People need to know who you are and the levels that you've ascended to and how you got there and how you failed and how you came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell us a little about you, man.
Well, no, I appreciate everything that you said, and we are boys, and we do talk a lot and that kind of thing. But like everything that I've been through, I started off as a basketball player.
Yeah.
That's what I did. All I ever wanted to do was be a basketball player. And I had a lot of people that were involved in my life that talked to me about things about what I needed to do to be a basketball player and be the best basketball player that I could be. But with all those lessons and everything that they said and everything that I did in my life, when basketball was over, all I did was transfer all those things into anything else that I was doing. Same discipline, same drive, same adversity, same working with people that you don't necessarily like, but you got a common goal that you need to get to. All of those things, I just transferred that into the next things that I was doing. When I finished playing basketball, I worked in the sports agency business, left the sports agency business, went into the car business. But the point is that the fundamentals of whatever you need to do and wherever you need to be is the same.
They're the same.
It's the same. It really is.
Yeah. Those transferable type of I don't even want to say skills, but that motivation, that internal, intestinal fortitude that you have to have for basketball, you have to have in business as well.
Yes, absolutely,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. Because I spent a lot of time. I mean, I worked really hard. Like all the kids, I wasn't very talented as a hooper.
Right.
Growing up, I was blessed with some height, but wasn't very athletic. When I was young, I was a little heavy set. Right. But when everybody was talking about like up at the park back in the day when everybody played the park, oh, Tracy can't play, he ain't this and that. But you know what, I'd be up at the park at 6 a.m. before anybody was there.
You outworked them.
I worked them. Yeah. And so in business, the same thing that I think. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'll spend the time working and paying attention to what's going on. So, and I attempt to help a lot of young guys. And typically they're all hoopers and aspiring hoopers. And I tell them the same thing, man, the work that you're doing now will carry on to the rest of your life if you put in the work now and if you're willing to recognize what you're doing. Because if you feel like a failure because your basketball goals didn't reach where you wanted to get to, then you're missing the whole message and the whole mission of what this is really about.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't gonna make it. I mean, everybody ain't getting it.
Everybody can't make it.
You're not getting there. And I know that my basketball career was really good. I appreciate it. I accomplished a lot. I reached some high levels. Got drafted by the Sixers, all that kind of stuff. But my expectation was I was going to be NBA All-Star. Hey, never played in the regular season NBA game. But all those lessons and my drive to work there, to get there, makes me more successful than some guys that's actually playing because them dudes just was gifted.
Yeah, they were gifted.
They was gifted and they didn't work as hard. So I tell young guys, man, you just got to put that effort, that work in, and it'll carry. If you pay attention to it, it'll carry you into the rest of your life. Yeah. And so that's what I did. It's
the discipline in it and the competitiveness and just like the follow through.
Yeah,
the follow through.
Absolutely.
That's big, man. That's big. And, so, man, don't go ahead.
And dealing with the adversity, because everything ain't always gonna go your way.
Yeah, man.
Everything ain't always going your way. And a lot of times it's not how you deal with the success, it's how you deal with the failure, or it's how you deal with the stuff that doesn't go your way that makes the difference. Because I know some guys that was doing some different stuff that they quit.
They just quit. Yeah.
They quit. Now there is a factor of well, I just can't get it done, or I'm not talented enough
Right.
to do it, or whatever. There
you
is
just
that
don't have
component.
skill or-
there,
yeah. Right.
there is that component, but you got to work your way all the way up. Like me,
Yeah.
man, you got to peel me all the way off of it before I'm done. I mean, you got to peel me
Yeah.
off of it. And I've made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
I have failed. I have done some stuff that wasn't necessarily the best thing. I have done some stuff where I didn't give it all the stuff that I needed to do.
You didn't give it all, yeah.
But that's when you got to look at yourself and say, damn,
Yeah.
that's on me.
Yeah,
Now, how am I going to make this different now?
Yeah.
Everything ain't been all beautiful and pie in the
People
sky.
think that though. When they see you, they think it's all great. It's
No,
all great.
no,
and you
no.
live an easy life.
It's always a grind. But
Man.
you know what? To me, the key is being able to embrace the adversity.
The adversity, yeah.
Like when I was a player, one thing about me that I felt, now I don't know what my teammates and guys that play with
Nobody else thought.
but for me, when the game was on the line, it was tough, we was lose. That's when I always thought that I was the best.
Like, give it
Because
to
I'm
me.
thinking, oh yeah, all this work that I've been doing, all this stuff I've been doing, now it's gonna kick in. I'm ready to go to work
You
now.
practice it. I've been here early.
Adversity is the separator of success. That's what I believe.
Yeah,
That's what
I believe that. I'm
Yeah.
with you. And I tell everybody, and I say it all the time, I'm a product of my failures, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is every time you fail, you learn.
Yes, you
learn,
do.
you
Yeah,
learn,
you do.
learn. And you know what? And really, I guess there's probably a formula out there for it, but you have to fail because those guys, like you said, the guys who got it easy, who was just gifted.
Yeah.
God gave them this gift. It came so easy that they fell on the back end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't put the work in. So when it's time to put the work, they don't have a clue how to do it. They don't have a clue.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
I believe that. I believe that in business as well.
Yeah.
You know, so
I had a mentor in the car business, right? I had a mentor in the car business, and I had a couple situations come up, 1, 2, 3, like almost like right in a row. So I called him up, and on all 3 different occasions where I called him, he was laughing.
he laughed.
I'm stressed out.
Right.
He laughing, but he had been through it already. So he had told me, well, this is this, or this is that, or this is
Experience,
whatever.
man.
Yeah, he had the experience. And so that even further confirmed the fact that I need to the adversity, you just got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out and stay on the path.
Some people, when you get adversity and it hits you, people get stressed out. But actually the opposite should be true. When stuff gets tough, you know what you should do? You should relax.
Yeah, fall back.
Because when you relax, you're able to think through it. Mm-hmm. When you get stressed out, hell, you ain't sleeping, you can't do this. You drink a coffee, you're drinking liquor, you're drinking this.
Decisions.
You make a bad decision because you're stressed out. You can't make this. When stuff gets tough, that's when you should relax so you can think through it. When stuff is good, is actually when you shouldn't be sleeping because you should be thinking through how I'm going to maintain this, because you're going to have a downside.
You're going to have it, yeah. It's going to turn.
Yeah,
it's gonna
so
turn.
the adversity, when, and I say this to them young guys, adversity is the key to your success.
Yeah, man.
Accept it, embrace it, understand it, know that it's coming, whatever it is. And then whether you can control it or you can't control it, you need to figure that out, and then you need to lay back and do what you can do.
Hey, that's a great message, man.
Yeah,
that's a great message, man. We're gonna close with that one too. That's powerful. That's powerful. Listen, I'm learning, man. It just because again, adversity, guys. Tracy Foster, great friend of mine. I love this guy. The salt of the earth, man. Thank you very much, Steve.
Thanks for having me. Much, I man. You're the man. Being here.
You're the man.
My man, Johnny B.
Once again, I know I've done it 100 million times. Welcome to the Rich Room. Welcome to the Rich Room.
Hey, been here, glad to be here.
Yes, sir. You're a veteran, man. You're a veteran.
Yes, sir.
Hey.